Alright, so I have not done a Budget Beast video in a little over 2 weeks now, and we've had multiple promos, and as you guys know, with promos, that means there's going to be a lot of good budget cards that come out with them inside the bottom tiers of that promo, and we have a lot of them. There's been Ultimate Kickoff, obviously, we've had Team of the Week, also Gridiron Guardians, a lot of new budget cards that can fit right into your No Money Spent squads. But if you guys enjoy videos like this, I do gameplays, I do top 10s, budget videos like this as well. Make sure that like, hit that subscribe. We're on that road to 35,000 subscribers, under 150 subs away. But other than that, let's get into Budget Beast number 1. If you are looking for cheap, fast Madden coins to build that God Squad you always wanted, head over to my sponsor, EasyMut, and use code SHOE for 5% off your order. The link is in the description. Alright, the most obvious budget beast in the game, and there's actually only one up on the auction house right now, and it's a bid. Raheem Mostert. He goes for around 10,000 to 25,000. He's a very, he rages a lot, I would say. I think it's because also he is one of the best budget beasts in the game, but he also goes in one of the best theme teams in the game. But Raheem Mostert, 87 speed on an 81 card. Yes. That's, yeah, it's pretty crazy, boys. 87 speed, 89 excel on an 81 overall card. Obviously, the stats across the board aren't going to be too good. He has 80 carrying, not really much of a catcher, but a guy you could just throw on, like, you know, stretches, whatever to get him to the outside. For what you're paying for him, which is basically nothing, this card is absolutely amazing. Fits right into your team. We also set a 100K budget for this video for every single card, and he is literally way under the budget. I think the cheapest card on this list is actually Mostert. So moving to our next budget beast, we have a wide receiver right here in Quinn Johnson. He did get an 85 in that Ultimate Kickoff promo, and you guys, like I said, under 100K is kind of our budget today. It's over a month and a half in the game. You should probably be saving up a little bit of coins to upgrade your team. You don't really want to be using those 81 to 82s. I don't even, unless they're like really good like Mostert, I don't really consider them like too usable right now. Unless you're like brand new in the game. But Quinn Johnson fits right in, sitting around like that 50 to 60K range. He looks very, very good for an 85 overall. He is 6'4", 85 speed. I would say is considered slow, but when you look at the other wide receivers in this range, there is no one that compares to him when it comes to the height and also the catching ability. He has 87 spec, and he also hits the threshold on the route running. The medium route running is the most important one. That's the only one he hits the threshold in, so that's what we love to see on our 6'4", 55K wide receiver. And actually, our next guy still plays on my team, although he basically blitzes the entire time, or he's manned up on the running back, so he doesn't really have the the hardest role in the world. But Adoree Jackson sitting at 50K, and he was also free through the House Rules event at the time he came out. This card is absolutely phenomenal. 87 speed. 5'11". Obviously, I think this is probably like the least height is Madden this year. The high balls aren't as good as they were last year, at least. And also getting enough speed and the man coverage where you can boost that up to a 90 if you have the coach and you have the man strat card. The man strat card is like 15K. I think the coach is like only 20K now. I think it's worth saving up for. You can get up to 90 man coverage on a card that you only bought for 50K, and it also helps the rest of your corners on your team as well. Adoree Jackson fits right into the man meta, a really good corner, an elite corner you can get in the game for literally 50,000 coins. The next player we have on this list, this dude actually made the top 10 must-have cards video I did, like, what was it, like 3 weeks ago when he first initially came out. He made that list. Yes, the best kicker in the game is only 60,000 coins. This is a little bit more expensive than Mutt.gg says, so obviously do with what you will with that information. You can probably even build him for a little bit cheaper. But Brandon McManus, as you know, in Madden, the only thing that matters is kick power on a kicker. Obviously, the accuracy is all controlled by you, the user. He gets 87 kick power. That is the highest in the game. We have a couple 86s with like Greg Zuerlein if you want to save a little bit more coins. He's like an 80 overall, but right now, Brandon McManus, this dude can single-handedly win you games. He can also kick it a little bit farther than other kickers when it comes to kickoffs, which, as you guys know, returns are very OP this year. But McManus, yeah, you definitely got to get this dude on your team. He's going to save you a lot of wins. Moving over to the defensive side of the ball, we do have DeMarcus Ware, one of the best pass rushers for his price tag. He does sit around 60 to 70K. You can see the market's a little bit weird right now. It's just a random Tuesday with no content on it. So, you know, people might not to be active in packs right now. But DeMarcus Ware, probably on Legends Day, you can get him for a lot cheaper as well. 83 speed, 85 excel on a card this cheap for a pass rusher, while also getting 82 strength, 86 block shed, 86 finesse, and even the power move is above an 80 right there as well. DeMarcus Ware is about as good as it gets for this price range. I've looked at all the 100K pass rushers. There's not many that hit all four of the thresholds, which is like the strength, block shed, power move, and also finesse, all being above 80. He's one of them. He's one of the very few. I think there's only like him and one more other guy, which is actually on this list. The next budget guy on this list is actually going to be the other outside linebacker I was talking about, Tavius Robinson. This is actually a guy that I didn't realize how good he was until I was doing my research for this video. And like I said, he is missing that finesse move, so he's not hitting all four like DeMarcus Ware, but he also does have very good block shed. The power move's really good, the strength's above, and he's fast. He has 83 speed, 87 excel. I like the Montez Sweat as well, another card I was thinking about putting here, but the block shed compared to Tavius is just no match at all. I think this is one of the better pass rushers. Him and DeMarcus Ware should have you set for a while as you save up for more of the elite guys like Bruce Smith or, you know, basically anybody else above them at like the 87, 88 range. So we have another super budget card. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I don't really think there's many 81 to 82s you should roll out with, especially with how accessible a lot of free cards are, like Michael Mayer, RG3. There's a lot of cards you could save up for and get for free, so I don't think you should really have too many of these 81s out there, especially at skill position. But Tyson Anderson and also Raheem Mostert are some of the kinds I think you definitely could with. He is 85 speed, but I do look at this guy as more of a user, right? You are hitting 80 man, which is not bad to see on this low and overall card, but he is 6'2", 88 excel, 85 speed. Yeah, this is probably your best budget user in the game. In our last video, our last budget beast video, we showed you Lewis Sign. You could probably have Tyson Anderson and Lewis Sign both there in the box for very, very, very cheap in the game right now. Another team of the week card that just helps with our team building for the No Money Spent guys. Yeah, go get you a Tyson, boys. So like I said, we are kind of stretching our budget right here, but I will say I have sniped a couple of these because I am pre-building sets for this next Thursday drop for Gridiron Guardians. You can get this card for 90k if you are sniping. I know he's still under our budget anyways at 98, but Chris Olave is one of the best wide receivers in the game when you can find under that 100k marker. He is 86 speed, so we are getting a nice boost right there. 6'1", and then look at the thresholds in the route running. He's hitting the medium threshold, he's hitting the deep route running threshold, and also the catching is very good in an 87. Obviously, you're gonna miss some stats on a guy like Chris Olave who's only 86 overall, but this card for the price tag, you're not getting much better, boys. You are not getting much better of a card. And actually, I swear he was only 6 foot last year. Did they give him a little bit of height? I mean, I'm not mad at it, man. I don't know. This is definitely a card you probably want to have on your team. And you can also earn this card for free through house rules, through the field pass, and I think through challenges too. There's multiple ways to earn these 86 overall Gridiron Guardians cards. And here we go. Like I said, you can find these Gridiron Guardian cards for 90k. There's a snipe right there. Another really good card. I'm not going to buy it because I've already bought a bunch of them. But another guy that is a Gridiron Guardian sitting at 86 overall towards the end of the video, Jeff Okudah, 86 speed, 6'1", and then you can look at him across the board. He's kind of just balanced, I would say. 86 zone, so you're hitting that threshold. The press is really good. The man coverage at an 83 is decent, but for the price tag you're paying, he's going to fit right in, right next to guys like a Dory Jackson, like we showed you earlier. And Okudah, yeah, another one you can get for free. Like I said, multiple ones you can get for free through the house rules, the field pass. I think the one in the field pass is actually auctionable too, so you can even get one of these guys, sell it, and upgrade your team other places. But Jeff Okudah, if you're looking to keep one of them, he's definitely one of the better options. So right here, it says he's 120k, but if you look at MUT.GG, the 85 Calvin Johnson sits around 80 to like 95k, and I think he's probably wide receiver 1 when it comes to that price tag. You will see the speed right here compared to like Chris Olave and Quentin Johnson. I almost said Christian Johnson. But when you look at this card, 86 speed, 6'5", so you are getting amazing speed, amazing height, 86 medium route running, 86 deep, and 86 spec. The best budget wide receiver in the game. Like I said, don't look at that price tag. You can go on MUT.GG, look at the recent sold. They're all under 100k. This is an elite card right here, boys. I think you could build the 80. I don't know if you could build the 85s. I'm actually not 100% sure. But Calvin Johnson is probably one you want to throw on your team, boys. This can definitely be your wide receiver 1 if you're brand new to the game and you're looking for a budget demon. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to comment down below any budget beasts I missed. You could help out anybody else watching this video looking for even more options to grab out there in the marketplace. But yeah, we do gameplays and all the cards. We got some Team of the Weeks coming tomorrow. Obviously, Ultimate Kickoff, Gridiron Guardians, coming out on Thursday. So multiple gameplays. Be ready for those. Have those noties on. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace out, boys.